Good evening and welcome to another episode of Whiskey and Wealth Wednesday. I'm going to just kind of go off on a little bit of a tangent here. We've been going through the Investment Illusions chapter, or the chapters of the Investment Illusions book. And, oh, by the way, I'm drinking Kentucky Owl, their St. Patrick's edition. It's interesting. They have a lot of different profiles to this, but this is kind of interesting. And I wanted to talk about the brain. You know, we talk often about decision making and impulse control and sticking to the plan, but I thought maybe people would enjoy, for those that don't already know, kind of how the brain works. And so what happens is we have data points that come into the thalamus. And then from the thalamus, it goes to two different places in the brain. It goes to the amygdala, and then it goes to the cortex. The short and quick path is to the amygdala. The longer journey, or the longer path, is to the cortex. Now, what's interesting is, as we've talked about previously, the amygdala is the take action center of the brain. It is, hey, there's a saber-toothed tiger. I need to get up a tree and get to safety. It's where fear generates. The cortex is where we reason, where we think, where we logic through things. We utilize rational thought and practical thought through that process, but that's a much longer journey. And so the reason that I think this is important is if we can be aware of how our brain works and we can think, boy, it goes to the amygdala first. I'm going to have probably an emotional or an impulsive response to whatever that data set is. I need to give my cortex the opportunity to receive the information, to receive the data. So I'm just saying we need to reflect, we need to pause, take a moment, think through things, and really let the cortex do what it's supposed to do, which again all goes back to the same thing, which is help us to make good, sound decisions. Cheers.